So Doc Rivers, he didn't find anybody. Guys were late all the time. Guys were, showing up to film whenever they want to show up. Guys were missing meetings. Like Giannis is going to show up whenever he wants, really. I think that it's kind of just came with the territory at that. And once I kind of saw what was going down, I was like, hey, man, more power to you.
Woo, Joe, I couldn't wait on this. Myles Turner, he peeled back another layer of Milwaukee tumultuous 2025-26 season on the Recognized Game podcast. Turner says Doc didn't find anybody this season despite repeated tardiness, and Giannis was most likely the Bucks players to be late.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, because listen to this. Myles Turner recently sat down on a podcast with Breanna Stewart and held up. The conversation quickly turned into something way more interesting than people expected. They started talking about the 2025-2026 basketball season, specifically the fines players deal with behind the scenes. And Breanna Stewart straight up said WNBA players get fined for almost everything. Now, Myles Turner had a completely different perspective on the situation, and man, some fans already feel like he low-key threw a few teammates under the bus with the way he explained things. What makes this even crazier is that he's still connected with Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee right now, which is why people are paying extra attention to some of the comments he made during that discussion. And listen to this, a few of the things he said about Giannis definitely got people talking online, because fans immediately started debating whether he was joking, being honest, or subtly calling things out publicly. Then the situation got even louder once Shannon Sharpe, Chad Johnson, and Joe Johnson reacted to the clips and gave their own takes on what Myles Turner was saying. So yeah, we're about to break down those reactions, play through the clips, and really talk about whether Myles was keeping it real or creating unnecessary locker room noise.
You get fined for all types of stuff now. You guys get fined a lot?
It depends on the coach. So Doc Rivers, he didn't find anybody. Guys were late all the time. Guys were, showing up to film whenever they wanted to show up. Guys were missing meetings. Like, it was one of the craziest things I personally ever experienced. We literally, if the plane took off at 2 o'clock, we weren't leaving until 4:30. I'm being so serious, bro. It was crazy, dog. Guys were an hour late to the plane. It got to the point where I knew not to show up until like an hour after they said the plane was taking off. It was crazy.
So who's the teammate that's most likely to be late? Well, all of yours, obviously, because nobody gets fined.
Giannis is going to show up whenever he wants, really. I think that it's kind of just came with the territory at that. And once I kind of saw what was going down, I was like, hey, man, more power to you. They ain't going to find you. Do what you do.
Right.
Except when we were going to Dallas. That's when I was like, all right, come on.
Woo, Joe, I couldn't wait on this. Myles Turner, he peeled back another layer of Milwaukee tumultuous 2025-26 season on the Recognized Game podcast. Turner says Doc didn't find anybody this season despite repeated tardiness, and Giannis was most likely the Bucks players to be late.
Hey, stuff like that's supposed to stay in-house.
Hold on. Before you go, Ocho and Joe, they have since deleted this video.
I mean, I would.
No, Ocho. You ever been to court, Ocho?
Oh yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me, Unc.
Somebody might, a lawyer might ask a question. And one of the lawyers, the defense or prosecution says, objection. And the judge says, sustain. Yeah. How do you make the jury unhear what they heard?
Too late.
So whether he sustain. Now, the defendant is not supposed to, whomever, they're not supposed to take that into consideration. Jury, whatever you just heard, disregard it. Pretend you didn't hear it. I heard what he said. I saw the video. The man said Giannis was most likely to be late. He said they were showing up an hour plus late. He's the leader of your team.
Your team.
He cannot be late.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Ocho.
Now, listen, you're right. And I'm with you when you're right, huh? I'm not saying what Giannis is doing is okay, but I'm saying the things that go on in locker rooms, the things that go on team functions and stuff like that, that always stays in house.
Well, he gone, so I would tell it.
Oh yeah.
You know how it is when you get a Ocho, when you break up. What the girls say?
Yeah.
You ain't had no meat. You wasn't doing nothing anyway. They say all the things.
Yeah.
Right.
They do that, but you rarely hear this from players, huh? Very rarely. But all of a sudden now, during this era that we're in now, where everyone has a voice, everyone has a platform, you have podcasts and stuff like that. Everyone likes to tell some of the things that are always kept in house.
Hey, and when you think about it, this Myles Turner, it was his first year in Milwaukee.
Okay.
So listen, that probably had a lot to do why Doc resigned. Because listen, if the animals running the zoo, fellas, how the hell we gonna keep how we gonna keep everything in order?
Hey Joe, that's a good one, boy. If the what?
The animals running the zoo.
Ooh, that's a bar. That's a
the
bar. The
animals running the zoo, meaning I come and go when I please. I don't get police. I don't get no repercussions. Ain't no fines.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you 2 hours late to the damn plane. What?
Hey, you know why they able to do that? What kind of money NBA players got?
Money.
Nah, that FU money.
They got that FU money. They do what they play. Hey, can you imagine if we were late to a plane on an NFL game?
Quick after they take your money.
Hey, listen. Hey Joe. Not only are they gonna leave us, we got to get our own flight going to wherever we going. Wherever we playing. As a matter of fact, not only that, Joe, we probably won't start.
Okay, Ocho. Normally, your ass get left. I don't care who you are. I done seen the star players get left, bro. And yes, you have to book your own flight and you have to meet us there. I'm telling you, that ain't normal, bro. That's not normal.
That's the behavior of a guy that says, F y'all. I don't want to be here.
I'm ready to go.
And I'm gonna show you how much I don't want to be here. Because I'm gonna come when I want to. I'm telling you what's happening. This is a guy I'm showing you. Now, what I'm telling the media, I want to be here. I love it in Milwaukee, my home, yada, yada, yada. But what he's showing the team and the higher-ups, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I can't make it any more abundantly clear than by not showing up on time.
But listen, none of us would have known this, Uncle Joe. See, Giannis is saying one thing publicly, trying to keep a clean face. Myles Turner goes behind his back and say, let me tell you who Giannis really is.
But
think about it. Think about it though, okay, Ocho. Hell, he didn't even play a whole hell of a lot last year, so he's probably missing this plane, and he wasn't even dressing.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
He was hurt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
that still doesn't make it right though, Joe.
But hold up, what I'm saying,
if you're not playing, you can't be coming 2 hours late.
Yeah, no. It don't make it right. But what I'm saying is Myles Turner and the crew, they out there grinding night in and night out, practicing their ass off. Yeah. And you mean to tell me you still traveling with us, but we still gotta
wait on you.
Come on, bro.
We gotta wait on you. But you the leader of the team. It's hard. It's hard. Because you want your best players to be your hardest workers and your best.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie, this really isn't the best look for Giannis Antetokounmpo at all, if that's truly what's going on behind the scenes. Because listen to this, if a player is mentally checked out with a franchise, sometimes it's honestly cleaner to just come out and say you want to trade instead of trying to balance both sides publicly. But hold up, what makes this situation messy is that it almost feels like Giannis is trying to protect his image with the Milwaukee Bucks fan base while also quietly signaling to the organization that he may be done with how things are going in Milwaukee. And if that's really the case, then girl, this offseason could get very interesting very fast. What's crazy is that without Myles Turner bringing some of this up publicly, most fans probably wouldn't even know these conversations or frustrations were happening behind closed doors. So whether people agree with him or not, he definitely got the basketball world talking. And listen to this, once clips start circulating online, it almost doesn't matter if the original video gets deleted afterward because the internet already grabbed the receipts. That's why Shannon Sharpe was saying it's basically too late once the clips spread everywhere. Now the bigger question becomes, what happens next for Milwaukee if this tension keeps building? Because anytime people start questioning a superstar's commitment to a franchise, especially someone like Giannis, the speculation immediately goes into overdrive. Fans start watching every interview differently, every body language moment differently, and every offseason rumor suddenly feels more believable. So yeah, this whole situation definitely feels like one of those stories that could snowball quickly depending on what happens over the summer. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates.